The Kitten and the Lost Ball of Yarn. Once upon a time, in a small, cozy apartment, there lived a little gray kitten named Milo. Milo was soft, fluffy, and full of energy. He loved to play, especially with his favorite red ball of yarn. Every morning, Milo ran around the living room, chasing the yarn, jumping over the sofa, and sliding on the shiny floor. He was so fast that the yarn often rolled away and hid under the furniture, but Milo always found it. Until one day. The lost yarn. That morning, the sun was shining through the curtains. Milo stretched, yawned, and looked around. "Where's my red ball?" he thought. He looked under his bed, nothing. He looked behind the sofa, only dust. He looked in the kitchen, no red yarn there either. "Oh no," meowed Milo. "My yarn is gone." He felt sad. He loved that yarn more than anything in the world. It was his best toy, his best friend. The search begins. Milo decided to look everywhere. First, he went to the living room. He checked behind the TV, under the carpet, and even inside a flower pot, but no yarn. Then he went to the bathroom. He looked in the bathtub. Splash! He looked behind the towels. Achoo! Still no yarn. Next he walked into the kitchen again. Maybe the yarn rolled there last night. He climbed on the chair, then on the table. Oops! He almost knocked over a cup. Meow, he sighed. Where could it be? The talking clock. Suddenly, Milo heard a tick-tock. Tick-tock. He looked up and saw the big round clock on the wall. "Hey, little kitten," said the clock in a deep voice. "You've been running around for hours. What are you looking for?" "I lost my red ball of yarn," said Milo sadly. "I can't find it anywhere." The clock smiled kindly. "Time will help you, little one. Look where you least expect." Said Milo. "Where I least expect." The clues. Milo went to his owner's bedroom. He sniffed near the bookshelf. Nothing. He peeked under the bed. Only slippers. Then he heard a small sound. Rustle, rustle. "What's that?" he whispered. He followed the sound to the curtains. Something red was peeking from behind them. "My yarn!" cried Milo. He jumped, but the yarn rolled away quickly, like it was running from him. The big chase. The red ball rolled across the floor, through the living room, into the hallway. Milo ran after it, fast like the wind. He chased it under chairs, past shoes, and through the door to the balcony. There, the yarn stopped. It was stuck behind a small flower pot. Milo slowly reached out his paw and pulled it out carefully. "Got you," he purred. Back together, Milo hugged his yarn and rubbed his face against it. He was so happy that he purred loudly. Purr, purr, purr. Then he curled up on the rug with his red yarn next to him. The sun was warm, and he started to fall asleep. Before closing his eyes, he whispered softly, "I'll never lose you again, my little red friend." The clock on the wall said gently, "Good job, little kitten. Time helped you, didn't it?" Milo smiled in his sleep. "Tick-tock," said the clock. "Sweet dreams." And Milo dreamed about a world full of red yarn balls, all rolling, jumping, and waiting to play with him.